We have some more significant NHL trades to discuss. The New York Rangers have made a pair of acquisitions, picking up Andrew Copp and Tyler Motte. We'll discuss those deals coming up next. So welcome back to another video here at Top Shelf Hockey. As I mentioned, we have some more breaking news from the NHL. A lot of these deals have been kind of floating around here over the past hour and a half as the deadline has come to a close, as we wait for final details. There was a lot of deals going through the NHL trade calls at the NHL Central Registry at the last minute, so there's bound to be some details here that come out after the fact. But we know that the Rangers have made two acquisitions. They pick up Andrew Copp from the Winnipeg Jets, who's obviously a pending UFA that the Jets were concerned they were going to be unable to re-sign. Andrew Copp is a pretty solid middle six guy with some offensive upside, can be defensive minded and kill some penalties. Pretty good overall player. I think he kind of fits the bottom six mentality, what the Rangers were looking for. They've given up 2 second-round picks for him. 1 second-round pick is actually conditional. 1 second-round pick basically can be upgraded to a first-round pick if the New York Rangers win at least 2 rounds in the playoffs and Copp plays at least half of the games. The other second-round pick is actually a conditional that the Jets have the choice of either 2023 or 2024 second-round selection. Now, I should mention as well, going with Andrew Copp from Winnipeg to New York is a 2023 sixth-rounder. So it's Copp and a sixth to the Rangers for those 2 seconds, which obviously have conditions on them. Plus, they also get a 2023 fifth-round pick and defensive prospect Morgan Barron. So to me, that's a really good haul for Winnipeg. The Rangers certainly paid a premium to get Andrew Copp in their lineup. Obviously, the Rangers looked like they were probably looking for a couple of bottom six players who could probably play third and fourth line, kill some penalties, play with some energy, not afraid to play a little bit of physical style too, forecheck, all those kinds of things, and kind of shore up their bottom six going into the playoffs. And that's basically what they've done here. Now, in Tyler Motte, they get him from Vancouver, also on an expiring contract. He nets a return for the Canucks of a 2023 fourth-round pick. So not nearly the price tag for Motte as they had to pay for Copp here that Winnipeg got. But still, some nice piece of business there by the Rangers, but they did have to pay a pretty good premium to get it done. In both cases, both teams in Winnipeg and Vancouver's cases, they knew they likely were not going to be retaining the player if they went into free agency in the offseason, so it made sense to make the trades. Vancouver and Winnipeg are not completely out of the playoffs, but these are players they can probably feel like they can live without and take the chance here, but they're still going to try to claw their way into the playoffs. Like we saw the Jets reacquire Mason Appleton from Seattle, so essentially he's not exactly the same kind of player as Andrew Copp, but he's comparable enough that they probably feel like they haven't lost as much because of that. And in the case of Vancouver, well, they'll lose Tyler Motte, like I said, who's obviously kills penalties and certainly plays a role, but Vancouver has got more long-term future things to look for than just this year's potential playoffs if they can get themselves in. So let me know your thoughts on these 2 Ranger trades down in the comments. We'll discuss further. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and stick around. We'll keep you up to date with all the latest news, rumors, and analysis on all 32 NHL teams. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.